We're coming to you live from St. Joseph's College grounds in Dali Road, Colombo 10 for this quarter-final game in the 23rd DPGC MCA E-Division T20 League Tournament. It's quarter-final time between John Keels and HSBC. And Asanga is down there with the two captains and the match referee for the toss.
Good morning. We are ready for the toss. We have the two captains, Dinuka Jayasinghe and Aruna Meemanage, along with the match referee, Susilo Vijayaratna. Let's toss the coin. Heads is the call.
It is.
Heads it is. Aruna, you are going to bat first. Any special reason that you are going to bat first?
Based on our past performances and the ground condition, we decided to bat first.
Must-win game?
Yes.
What are the plans?
We need to score more than 150 based on the ground condition, so our boys are ready to do so.
Thank you. Have a good game.
Thank you.
Dinuka, lost the toss, but the match isn't over. What are the special plans?
So if we were to bowl, we were planning to keep them under 120 runs. So to keep it simple, to stick to basics. That's all.
Have a good game.
Thank you.
That's the news from the centre. John Keels won the toss and they decided to bat first.
Thank you, Asanga. So the news from the centre is that John Keels have won the toss and they'll be batting first. So that's the two teams for you. HSBC from Dinuka Jayasinghe, Deshan Bopiarachi, Eranga Vijayasiri, Furnas Jayman, Malinda Rukshan, Nikita Pereira, Randil Velagedara, Viraj Ratnayaka, Johan Gayas, Johan Luki, and Supun Malindu Hansachit. And John Keels group from Aruna Meemanage, Ahmad Muiz, Tanusha Chaturanga, Santun Basnaika, Sachin Silva, Tarusha Veragoda, Durandi Alvis, Uday Kumar, Ishan Idiagol, Ashan Piris, and Pasan Shastrika. The 11 for you. So interesting. They've decided to bat first. Well, in most of the earlier games we saw most teams winning the toss and wanted to field first. I think that was one condition was weather in mind, because we used to have rain in the afternoons, but this year T20 game, so it'll be a half a day game and quarter final. Runs on the board will matter. A knockout game. Winners will be walking into the semi-finals. And once you get some runs on the board, it's always easy to defend. St. Joseph's College ground, not quite a big ground, so see some boundaries and sixers hit. They'll need to look at something in the region of 170, 180. That's Ashan Piris for you. 16 matches, 445 games, highest of 98. Good strike rate of 97. 37 average also, pretty good. So he's been pretty consistent for 350s. And Durandi Alvis, of course, playing on his home ground, former Josephian cricketer. And that will be Furnas Jayman. 14 innings, 13 wickets. Early days for him, 2 for 1 as his best. Economy pretty high, 7.6. And play to begin right on time at 9:30. Bowling from around the wicket. And straight away, Ashan Piris and John Keels off the mark with a single. So now it will be Alvis to take strike. Tall, lanky left-hander. Played all his school cricket at St. Joseph's College. That's what he has done. Highest of 67. Decent strike rate, 94. 350s like his opening partner. Both 350s and 97 and 94, their strike rates. So similar. Bit of different stance, but coming from Kali region. He's in there, flicked away. Just pulled back by the fielder there. Always back for a second. So he's off the mark with a 2. Can say it's a decent start so far. 2 deliveries. They've got 3 runs on the board. Yes, pretty good work there by that fielder. Saving 2 runs for his side. So no slips. In on the pads. Clearly missing leg, but there was a loud shout. Leg by signal. By umpire. So the 2 umpires today for this game, Mr. Dilshan De Silva, who was on your screen a little while ago, and Tilanka Salgadu, senior umpires. With the match referee being Susilo D.S. Wijeratna. Scorers for today's game, Isuru Udayakumara and Pasindu Dilshan, helping us out with the scoring. That was an edge. Was that? Slow delivery. The keeper also missing it completely. Interested to see what the umpire has to say. Yeah, it was off the edge. Given us 2 runs. Or was it? Oh, he missed it completely. Yeah, given us 2 byes. Panas bowling. Running in from the swimming pool end, as they call it at St. Joseph's. Around the wicket got this time. Can't get it away. A dot ball to end the first over in this quarter-final. So after 1 over, John Keels winning the toss and batting first. 6 for no loss. Ranka Vijayasiri, the new bowler. 8 wickets of 14 innings. Best of 2 for 18. Look at this economy, pretty high. It's 8.18. Averaging 40, so we'll need to bring those figures a bit down if he wants to create an impact in this game. Slower delivery. Played in there. Gentle push by Alvis. Both the fast bowlers not having express pace. Very gentle, medium pace, I would say. Again, you see just trying to pushing it a bit early. Ball is in there. Ball not coming onto the bat so far. Bowling to a third man. point covers, extra covers. That's actually a short extra cover and a mid-off on the offside. This time shot pulled by Duran in there. Well, has he done some injury? I think, yeah, that's the first boundary to John Keels and Durant Elvis, but moreover, the field jamming his shoulder on the ground. Not sure whether he has done his shoulder, because looked in a lot of pain. Shot just pulled over that short square leg field. The deep mid wicket coming around, diving. Doing something to his shoulder, so I'm not sure whether his shoulder popped. Still on the ground, so maybe that has done the shoulder. She's certainly going off. Tinuka, is it? Oh, yes, he's in quite a lot of pain. Meanwhile, the game has started. Already on 6 off 6. Shot cut away straight to that point fielder. The problem when on grounds like this, you see the 30-yard circle, and then suddenly you look, the fielders are pretty close to each other. When the ground is small, the gaps become smaller. This time Duran trying to go over the top. Yes, just beats that. That was a bad bit of fielding there by John Gill's Rakira, if I'm not mistaken. Elvis helped himself onto another boundary, going over the top of mid-off. Fielder didn't judge it and then let it roll. Tried to pick it up, but a misfield. There we see that again. Going straight over the top, intentionally played. There we see, covered it well and then just took his eyes off the ball at the time of picking it up and went into the boundary. So that's not good. That's a brilliant shot over the top of the bowler's head into the boundary. That was another boundary. So the third boundary. been Fernaz bowling his second over. Goes big this time. Couple of bounces into the fence. That's the second boundary in this over. So now Ashan Pires cutting loose. Had a look in that first over and then knew that Jaiman was not extra pace. This time going over the top. So this is exactly what you need. Can get maximum runs in these first 6 overs. Put the pressure on the fielding side. Time a loud shout. Time played in there, over in that gap. That's another boundary. So 3 boundaries in this over so far. That was played nicely. It was in the air, but played it right in that gap through the extra cover region into the boundary. So like I said, boundaries coming thick and fast. St. Joseph's College, the ground is pretty small. They're making maximum use of this power play. That's good cricket. Just defends it. So end of the third over. It's 26 for none. Very expensive over. Away 12 runs in that over. Fernaz Jaiman 2 overs and none for 15. Lanka Vijay 1 over 8 runs. All into Dialvis this time. Driven back past the bowler, a single. Time Vijay Siri to Ashan Pires. He's on 13 with 3 boundaries to Randy Alves 11 of with 2 boundaries. Now they're going at more than a run a ball at the start. Both the batsmen very good strike rates. Want to continue this. Very important first power play. That run again. So Ashan Pires, he is in a punishing mood. Anything outside off or leg, he's going after it. If it's in his zone, that's his 4th boundary. It's moved on to 17. The score has quickly moved on to 31 in the 4th over. Seen 6 boundaries being hit by the 2 batsmen so far. Both opening batsmen, both opening bowlers been taken to task. Again, beautifully driven. That a shot. I would say that's so far the shot of the match. Lovely. Just held its pose with that drive. Magnificent shot. Make that 7 boundaries now in just the 4th over. Ashan Piris, he's in one of those moods. He's 21 of 13, 5 boundaries so far. That last boundary, I think, was the pick. Well, you get that another boundary. He is hitting it to all parts of the ground. Not umpire still waiting to see whether it was a 6. Yes, it was. So that's the first maximum. So not only boundaries, he's dealing in 6s as well. Like I said, that's the way to go. Yeah, get a ground like this. No fielders in that region. He has moved on to 27 and his strike rate 192. Not easy when you have a batsman in this mode. Nicely worked on his off his hip to short square leg and picks up a single and he'll keep strike. So he's batting pretty well. He wants the strike. After 4 overs, it's 42 for none. Ashan Piris on 28 of 15 and his partner Duran on 11 of 9. Randil Velagedara, the new bowler. Has been replaced quickly. 2 expensive overs. This one again goes big. Another boundary. Ashan Piris, what have you had for breakfast? He's just going about it. Didn't even have much to look at the bowler. Second delivery, bang. Over mid wicket for 4. On to 32 of 17 now. Going for a quick single. Going to the bowler's end. There will be more runs. Misfield down there. From making runs. Gets 2. Moved on to 34. 48 for none. What a start. time goes big again, but good bit of fielding by fielder down there at extra covers, who's right on the 30th circle. That would have certainly been another boundary. Full, calling for a single. But this is not needed because they're just throwing the ball to all paths, trying to get Shan Piris out, throwing at his end. Manages to get a single. So that's good calling by Durrani Alves. He's not faced the ball for some time. 20 deliveries for Shan Piris, just 9 for Duran. This is good. They're not getting boundaries. They're getting the singles. Short delivery. Always missed out on it. 5 overs done. It's 49 for none.
Bowling change coming up. It's going to be Supun Malindu. Shan Piris is on a roll. He's always looking to attack, not giving any bowler a chance. Short and wide. Nicely put away for a single. This is going to be the last over of the power play. Now, Supun against the left-hander. That's Durrani Alves. A powerful man. That's a boundary. No chance of stopping that. Off his legs. He's looking for that shot in few occasions. Now both of these batters are in a mindset where they are going to attack. Slide appeal by the bowler. The current run rate is 9.82. That spun in. Didn't have the room that he wanted. Durrani Alves, he was looking for that room to push it down towards third man. A point. Short and put away. The treatment it deserved. The bowler did the cardinal sin of dropping it short. You cannot bowl short in these types of games. It's a small ground. The batters are well in. Coming down the wicket this time, but it's an inside edge. Just 1 run. Highlights of the power play. It was an opening batter's show. Punished all the bowlers when it was needed to be hit. They hit it. Ashan Perez in particular is always looking to attack. In the last over, Durrandi Alves joined the party. Now Radil Velagadara to continue. It was across the left-hander. Durrandi Alves had a swing at it, but couldn't manage to put it away. Has made important runs in this tournament for their team. Both of these batters. A quick single, a quick return as well, but the batters had judged it perfectly. Early call, asking his partner to run in. And Ashan Perez responded. Now the power play is over. So what's it going to be? Are they going to go for the singles? $60 up for John Keels. Couldn't find the gap this time around. There's lots of protection inside the ring on that offside. There's a short third man, backward point, a point as well, and a sweeper. Return catch. Second time lucky. Radil Velagadara finds a way to send him home. That was rocketed onto him. The first to stop it and then grabbed it. He's pumped up. A good innings by Ashan Perez comes to an end. 36 runs of 23. Gave them a good start. John Keels 60 for 1 after 6.4. Radil Velagadara got the first wicket. He has given away 8 runs and he's in his second over. Good effort by him. Danushka Chaturanga is the new batter. 22 matches, 463 runs, averaging 21.05. A genuine attacker. is Radil Velagadara. Equally, an attacking batsman is on the crease, so it's going to be an interesting battle between the bat and ball. Once more, beating the bat. Bowling really well is Radil Velagadara. Softened up. Dot ball to end the over. 7 overs done. John Keel 60 for 1. Bowling card, Firnas Jayman, 2 overs for 15. Eranga Vijayasiri, 2 overs for 24. He took a beating when Ashan Perez was on strike. Radil Velagadara is the wicket taker. 2 overs and 8 runs and a wicket. Supun Malindu Hasanjit bowled 1 over. Now it's going to be Deshan Bopearachi with the ball. Durrandi Alves well comes in with an air-driven shot, but that's a wicket. Deshan Bopearachi starting his spell with a wicket. An easy take for the fielder down at mid-wicket. 2 wickets down in a quick succession. Now John Keels 2 down for 60. Confidence must be riding high in the sky. Deshan Bopearachi, the first delivery he bowled, got the wicket of Durrandi Alves. Now Arman Bois is on strike. Nicely cut away for a single. He's off the mark. This is going to be interesting. Tanushka Chaturanga always looking to attack. He's not going to book down. Flied it up, invited the batter to go for a big shot. The invitation was taken by Tanushka Chaturanga, unsuccessful. This is what he's got to do. There are 2 wickets down. They've got plenty of overs to go. So it's about building a partnership, not about bashing. 3 consecutive dot deliveries in this over. Last ball coming up. Full toss. Slogged away, but there's protection at the boundary at mid-wicket. Just 1 run. Good over by Deshan Bopearachi. Got the wicket of Durrandi Alves. After 8 overs, John Keels 2 down for 62. St. Joseph's College grounds. One of the most picturesque grounds in Colombo. Not from that angle though. From another angle. Now here comes Radil Velagedara to continue. Same result, same shot, same delivery. In the previous over also, he was bowling right there, inviting the batter to go downtown. Danushka Chaturanga was unsuccessful in all of those occasions. Finds a bat this time. But there's protection at the boundary. Just one run for Danushka Chaturanga. They were going at a good rate, John Keels. But now, as the power play was done and 2 wickets are gone, it's not going to be easy. Down the ground for a single. Ahmed Muiz, naturally a good rotator of strike. So Danushka Chaturanga would be the perfect partner for him. Put away easily. Just one run. Now Radil Velagedara got to finish his over well. He has given away 3 runs so far in this over. Couldn't find the gap. Had he found the gap, it would have been a 4. Now 3 fielders inside the ring in that region. As I mentioned before, short third man, backward point and a point. If the batter can pierce that gap between backward point and third man, it could be going for 4. End of the over, 65 for 2. Batting card so far. It was a good opening partnership between Ashant Peiris and Durrandi Alves. They were brought into attack. 36 for Ashant Peiris, 21 for Durrandi Alves. Now both of them are back in the pavilion. A bowling change, an interesting one. Bope Arachi was bowling really well from this end. Got a wicket in his first delivery. But now it's going to be Supun Malindu to bowl his second over. Bowled really slow. Danushka Chaturanga was in 2 minds. He was initially looking to come to the front foot and then decided to stay on the back foot. 1 run. Yeah, it's gone. An easy catch to Firnas Jaman. It was hit hard, timed to perfection, but the placement wasn't right for Muiz. Straight into the hands of Jaman. John Keels losing their wickets. 3 wickets down now for 66 as Ahmed Muiz going back to the pavilion for 2. Nadun Basnaika, the left-hander, is the new batter. Averaging 33. A very good hitter of the cricket ball. Can hit it long. But the expectation from John Gill's camp at the moment would be keeping his wicket, keeping his cool, and rotating the strike. They've got almost 10 overs to go. Here comes Supun. Pulled away. He's off the mark. He's Basnaika. Sweep is a good option, but you've got to find the length and the lines right. Here's Malindu to bowl the last delivery of this over. No run there. A dot to finish. 10 overs done. John Gill 3 down for 68.
So after 10 overs, it's 68 for 3. Well, HSBC pulling things back. That's massive. That's out of here. It's a 6. Greeted with a 6 with the first delivery. Straight away putting Randhir under pressure. Tanushka Chaturanga. Gentle medium pace. To be pretty tight. We're bowling with that pace. And that's a repeat of that shot a little bit further than that. It's onto the road. 2 sixers in 2 deliveries. Well, when they saw the back of Ashan, Piris may have thought that it was the end of the boundary hitting, but Tanushka Chaturanga, now he's dealing with sixers. Again, that's a boundary. So hat trick of boundaries, 2 sixers and a 4, just missing that third 6. That would have been a hat trick of sixers. Just bouncing in front of the rope. පෙන්නපු ආපු විදියට පේන්නේ නැහැ හරියට. because the අර පැත්තෙන් එන්නේ. That's another 6. My word. That's 3 sixers and a 4. And they'll be together, taken to the cleaners. Now this is up in the air. Falling short of the field. Well, all the fielders sitting on the boundary line, so anything falling in between will be hard to get. Dhanushka Chaturanga, he is going after the bowling. Got 3 sixes and a 4 and all that in this over. They had decent figures until he started this over. 23 of 5 deliveries. And bowled 3 overs for 11 earlier. Now they're just doing the right thing. But he keeps the strike. 11 done. It's 92 for 3. These are the boundaries. First 2 deliveries went for 6. Then the next one just... That was the third 6. Oh no, that was the one that... Yes, that was the third 6. One just fell short of the rope. It would have been 4 sixes in 4 deliveries. Squares quickly moved on to 92 for 3. Malinda Rukshan. Off spin. Well, that was quite a square armish action. You can call it square arm off spin. It's picked up 29 wickets. Just letting it go. So you're not going to see him turn the ball from... with that action, he's not going to get those revs coming. Just going on with the arm. Might get some assistance because of this match being played on matting surface. There we see that Dhanushka Chaturanga trying to go over the top again. To get a inside edge onto his leg. Quite wide outside the off stump. The striker Nandun wanted the single, but his partner refused. Actually, it's the call of the striker because that was going straight down. There was a run in that. The fielder sitting right down. That's nicely played. It's working it. Well, you can do it with the caliber of this bowler because you're not going to see any turn from him, so it's going to just go on straight on with the arm. That action, I'm not sure how he's going to get a LBW decision in his favour. Through the umpire and the stumps. Four runs in that over, pretty decent over. Just the 4 singles. 12 done, it's 96 for 3. Those partnerships. 60 for the opening wicket, 60 of 40. But nothing much after that. And then now 30 of 16 between Nandun Pasnaik and Dhanushka Chaturanga. Scored 26 of those. and Basnaika just the 4. It's Supun Malindu Hansajit. 2 overs, 1 for 13. Getting a change of ends. He bowled from the pavilion end, now coming from the swimming pool end. That's given. Well, dragged his back foot out. They've struck. Interesting to see the replay. Left arm spin. Yes, he dragged his foot back. Took some time for it to come back, and I think the bails were off in a flash. Good bit of wicket keeping by Johan Luki. That's the 4th wicket down. Dhanushka Chaturanga gone for 30 of 19 with 3 sixes and a 4. And it's 92 for 4. Sachin Silva, the new batsman. 48, not out as his highest. Striking at just 68. Averaging 16. That was tossed up. Given a lot of air to the new batsman. Hansajit having 2 now. Close to that bottom edge. Well, keeping a little bit low on that occasion. John Kills. Time he drives it down. Silva opens his mark. John Kills will be looking at something in the region of... They'll want something in the region of 170, 180. Because on this ground, boundaries are easy to get. All you need is one guy comes and blazes around. That's the end of Nandun Basnaika trying to do what his partner was doing earlier. Partner perished, and now Nandun also has to walk back. Couldn't connect. There we see that. Had to pick out something from the outside, but just turning in, so the shot was on, but just that couldn't get it over that fielder. Could catch on the boundary at deep square leg. Half the side down. It's 5 down now for 97. Nandun Basnaika gone for 4. It's good bowling by Supun Malindu. 3 for 14 of his 3 overs. He's the one bringing back John Gill's, HSBC into this game. It's 97 for 5. after 13. So bowling so far. And the Rukshan continuing. Sachin Silva going down on one knee. Paddling it, but just a single. So Tharu Shavera, the new batsman, just walked in. Just faced one delivery. And goes big. That's gone many a mile over those trees. That'll take some retrieving. Yes. Tharu Shavera, he's not going to stick around if it's in his zone. There we see, that's a lovely shot, corrected well. Ball sails over. Not being able to pick it up. The shot. Oh, this one sneakily played, running it down. And a boundary again, a bit of sloppy fielding. Had the chance of pulling it back, but goes into the boundary. Tarshavera got quickly onto 10. Two deliveries out of the 3 deliveries is faced. It's a very cheekily played that, so it was outside the zone. There we see enough time to pull it back, and now a wide. So this is pressure for Malinder Rukshan. And hitting 10 and then trying to go even further. Loud shout, but not sure. Just an inquiry. This one again goes big. Fielder tried to get his hands on it but couldn't, and that's another 6. So second 6 in this over. Another expensive over coming up here. $18 so far. Again goes big. This one, another one. That's another maximum. End of 14. 121 for 5. The expensive over, 24 runs in that over. The projected score climbing now 173 it shows. Silva doing the right thing, giving his part to the strike. He'll go down 22 of 6. So Fern has been brought back on after his early opening spell. His second over also went for quite a lot of runs. 3 boundaries. Now been brought back. Cricket here, trying to get a run of every delivery. Batsman well home. It's a wide. Would have thought it got it on the glove. Turner's lucky that he didn't get any contact on it. Might have been another boundary. That'll be another boundary. He goes down on one knee. Is that paddle shot very well. Not easy to play it off a medium pacey or a fast bowler, but Sachin Silva, who is that very good. Nicely gets it over that short fine leg fielder. Moves on to 26 off 7. Goes big. Couple of bounces into the fence. Over the bowler's head for 4. Boundaries coming easily for John Keel's batsman. Just the one bounce into the fence. That was off the bat of Sachin Silva. Got one boundary now. Projected score now climbing to 180. So I think that was what they would be looking at. Would like to have something more. Again goes big. That's another wicket. The 6th wicket down. Sachin Silva has to walk back, trying to accelerate the score. See that they've conceded, got 10 runs, it's 11 runs in the over, but still looking for more. And Sachin Silva is walking back. Fielder coming in with a good catch. Cameraman not picking it up. Was couldn't get where the ball was. So it's 132 for 6 with Aruna Mimanage walking in to the crease. The good thing is Tarusha Veeragola is still there on 27 of 8 deliveries. That's Arunami 64 runs as his highest. Strike rate is good, just 150. That will have to be rebowled. Not quite sure. Gentle medium pace, how he could be bowling this. 2 wides in this over. Singles, fours, wickets, wides. What else can be added here? Maybe a 6 or a couple. They will get a single in that extra delivery. 134 for 6 after 15.
John Keels 134 for 6. 5 more overs to go. Supun Malindu has been brought back. Arunami again, the skipper of John Keels, to face. Tossed up delivery. Nice to put away for a single. Tarusha Veragoda played a valiant innings. Got his team to where they are right now. Now, that's another wicket. He was too eager to come down the wicket and pays the price. Sachin Silva walking back. Nicely deceived the batter. Bowled it very slow through the air. Sachin Silva scored 7 of 6. John Keels 133 for 5. For 6 now. Just over the infield. There's protection at the sweeper boundary. Chance of another run. A wild throw by the fielder. Big swing by the skipper, Arunami Manage. Nicely nudged it for a single. Supun Malindu has done a brilliant job for his team. 4 wickets so far. That's another run to Uday Kumar. 140 for 7 after 16 overs. Partnerships. The opening partnership has been a good one for John Keels. 60 of 40 And then Danushka Taturanga with Nadun Basnayaka put up 30 of 17. Then Tarusha Veragoda played a quick knock along with Sachin Silva. Now this is Bo Piarachi. Driven nicely into the gap and for 4. It was hit hard by Uday Kumara. He's a hard hitter. Found the wicket area. Now the fielding team adding protection to extra cover. It's down the ground. They are running hard. Just a single. Now it's all about maximizing the score. They've got enough. Oh, inside edge. Just 1 run. Now Uday Kumara back on strike. The hard hitting batter against Bo Piarachi. Tossed up. And nicely driven down the ground. And that's going to be another boundary in this over. This is calculated risk. There was no fielder down there. The batter Uday Kumar picked his spot. Tossed up again, very slow. Nicely managed by Uday Kumar. Single this time. Now Meemanage on strike. Similar to a Yorker. Just 1 run. Good over for John Keels. 152 for 7. Bowling card, Supun Malindu Hasanjit, outstanding performance by him. 4 overs, 20 runs, 4 wickets. We've still got 3 more overs to go in this inning. The other wicket takers are Firnas Chairman, Radil Velagedara, Deshan Bo Piarachi. Jamin to continue. Bowling his last over. Given away 28 in his previous 3 overs. Another single to Meemanage. Uday Kumar on strike. He's in good form. He's trying to get that gap between the wicket keeper and short third man. There was not enough pace on the ball. Jamin bowling his change-ups. Faster and shorter this time. Nicely picked the gap this time. And that goes for 4. Interesting. There were 2 fielders behind it, chasing it down. Nicely timed. run towards the boundary. That's risk-free batting for you. Now 3 more deliveries to go in this over. Jamin running in. Again, trying the same shot, but this time the bounce was too much. Been a good little partnership between Uday Kumara and skipper Aruna Meemanage. Good delivery. Outfoxed the batter. Uday Kumara, he was expecting the ball to come into the stumps, but Jamin rightly bowled it full and wide. Now walking across the stumps, putting it high up in the air and away to the boundary. Waiting for the umpire's signal. That's a 4. Jamin previously bowled it full and wide, but this time Uday Kumara walked across the stumps and played it through the leg side. End of the over. Powerplay to bowl the next over. Meemanage on strike. Swept along the ground. Running for the second and successful. These are valuable runs coming in the last few overs. Now they've reached the 160 mark. Meemanage coming down the wicket. Playing it to short mid-wicket for a single. He was trying to heave it. Powerplay rightly changing his pace. This time coming down the wicket. Nice footwork by Deshan Powerplay. 3 runs in this over. So far, 4 balls bowled. That was down the ground as well. Are they coming back for the second? No. Deciding against it. Been a good over so far. 1 more delivery to go. What would be in Meemanage's mind? A single. End of a good over. 168 for 7. Good looking batting card for John Keels. Ashan Peris, the opening batter, 36. And quick cameos was a highlight. One by Tarusha and the other by Danushka Chaturanga. Last over to be bowled. Full toss, hit in the air. Good effort by the fielder in the deep. But couldn't hold on to it. That's Radil Velagedara at deep mid wicket. Here's the replay. It was in the air for a while. Not easy to judge when you're fielding at mid-wicket. Another full toss. It's up in the air. And taken. The umpire signals it was over the waist high. Or does he know? That's gone. That's gone. So Mimanage will have to walk back. It's a good take by Kausun. No arguments made. Eight down now for 170. Pasan Sahasraka is the new batter. He's running towards the danger end. Didn't mind the bowler. He always was thinking about running. Good ploy though. Uday Kumar, the senior man, must be on strike in the last few deliveries. 3 more deliveries to go. First run completed. They're running for the second. Good running. Just called early. And they ran through hard. Down the wicket this time, Uday Kumara. But just a single. Now, we are at the last delivery of this innings. So Pasan Sahasraka will have to have a go at it. No singles will be tolerated. That's a run out. Well fielded by the bowler himself. And that ends the inning up. John Keels on 174 after 20 overs. So the target for HSBC would be 175 when they come out to bat. It was a good display of batting by John Keels from the get-go. It's a very good target that they have put up. HSBC will have to answer in a better way if they are to go through in this tournament. There you are. It was a wonderful display of batting. Ashan Peris 36 of 23, Durandi Alves 21 of 18, Danushka Chaturanga 30 of 19, 3 sixes in his inning. And Ahmed Muiz, Nadun Basnayaka and Sachin Silva couldn't capitalize on the starts that they got. Then Tarusha Veragoda scored 27 of 9. That was the inning that made the change, that made the twist. Then Aruna Mimanage 16 of 14, Uday Kumar not out 23 of 14. After 20 overs, John Keels have made 174 for 9. Bowling card, Firnas Jaman opened the bowling. 39 runs at the end of 4 overs. Got 1 wicket. And Supun was the pick of the bowlers. 4 wickets for 20. Other wicket takers being Eranga Vijayasiri, Radil Belagedara and Bope Arachi. Waiting for the highlights of this inning. This is how it started. Both of these opening batters were looking aggressive. They were not afraid to pick the aerial route. Ashan Peris in particular got his team to a fearsome start. Played around the ground. These were nice cricketing shots as well. That was one for the photographers. That was wonderful to watch. Ashan Peris. Then Durandi Alvis joined the party. Got 21 runs. This was the end of Ashan Peris. Radil Belagedara took a very good catch. Then the Alvis had to leave. That was Supun Malindu doing all his tricks, getting wickets. Then Danushka Chaturanga added some valuable runs. 3 sixes in his inning. All big ones. 30 runs of 19 for Danushka Chaturanga. He succumbed to Supun. Then Nadun Basnayaka was trying to join the party, but he was unable to do so. Then Tarusha Veragoda played a brilliant innings. A wonderful cameo. 9 deliveries for his 27 runs. He's the one who added the twist. All good shots. Big heaves. This was Sachin Silva. He looked good when he was on the crease. But then this is how Tarusha Veragoda departed. And then Sachin Silva. Uday Kumara has always been a rescuer, a saviour for his team. Played his normal game, the attacking cricket that he knows. And then Aruna Meemanage scored some runs as well. So all in all, that was a good display of batting by John Keels. They've got enough runs. 174. This was the last wicket in the last delivery. Didn't matter. So HSBC will have to chase down a target of 175 of their quota of 20 overs. We'll be back with their inning. Until then, we'll take a short break. Stay tuned with Sporty.lk.
welcome back to St. Joseph's College grounds in Colombo. This is a run chase. John Keels versus HNB. Saw that earlier. John Keels winning the toss and batting first, getting up to 174. For 9. 20 overs. So 175 is what HNB needs to go into that semi-final. Johan Gayas and Malinder Rukshan, the two opening batsmen out there. Nandun Basnaik open the bowling from the pavilion end. Be spin to start off. Straight away, a single off the first delivery. Johan Gayas off the mark. Malinder Rukshan, 1,113 runs, highest score of 128, the strike rate of 94. So I'm sure this is in all white ball cricket that he has played, not just the T20s. And Johan Gayas also strike rate of 101, averaging just 11, highest score of 40. So both the batsmen going at more than a run a ball, their career strike rates. So we might see some big hitting. Nandun Basnaik, 17 wickets, 4 for 2, his best. Both batsmen now off the mark. Getting turned. He's turning that ball away from the right hander. So similar shots, the two openers, one matching the other. That's the end of the first over. It's 4 for no loss in pursuit of 175 for victory. Miss Sachin Silva to open the bowling from the other end, swimming pool end. He's got 22 wickets in 21 innings, 3 for 32 is best. Kilometer 5.68, pretty good. It's going to be right arm off spin. Straight away John Keels going to their spinners. So 6-3 field on the off. This time goes big. He goes down on one knee, and that's the first boundary for HSBC. Given him room and hammers that away from that short extra cover field into the boundary. The offside, we got a third man, a point, covers. Then a deepish extra cover, who is also and a mid-off. The third man, the point, covers. Then we've got two guys in the extra coverage and a mid-off right down on the line. That one getting an inside edge. Just going past the stumps. Batsman will come back for two. Side we've got a deep mid-wicket. Short mid-wicket and a mid-on. Field changing on the leg. Where like a mid-wicket and a mid-on. Sam throws his bat at it outside the off stump and in the same region another boundary. Sidla being expensive. Taking his bottom man off the bat. Runs coming off 5 deliveries, 2 boundaries in it. Simply what HSBC need a good start. It's 14 for none after 2. Need a further 161 of 108 deliveries. Interesting to see how Johan Guys will handle it, whether he'll look to just rotate the strike or whether he will also want to go after the bowling. Stiff target. This one is in there. Oh, and a brilliant catch. Taken, diving one-handed. Guys, can see that again. Trying to go at the top. Yeah, both hands to it. On the dive. One guy's walking back for 2. And it's 14 for 1. Ramdil well together, the new batsman. Deadly beaten outside the off stump. Again, moving further away. Goes big this time. Fielder thought he had a chance, but no. Sails over the line for 6. So Velagatara straight away opens his mark with a 6. This is what we'll see very often if it's in your zone. Batsman will like to take the chance because it's not a big boundary here. Though nicely bowled, pitching outside leg and getting turn. End of the third, it's 20 for the loss of 1 wicket. Sachin Silva will continue. First over went for 10. This time goes for a big hit. Gets a big edge over the keeper's head. Third man coming in, doing the tidying up job, but not before they get 1 run. Alinder Rukshan was on to 13 now. Fielders on the 30-yard circle. So there is, if you play with soft hands, there is a single. Rightfully called wide by umpire Shandy Silva. Oh, brilliantly taken that one. Silva picks up a wicket. The fielder came in, just played in there, took a very low, a very well judged catch, a low catch. Not sure whether he thought he had it covered, but made good ground. That was just picking up inches from the ground. Brilliant catch. Because the move is the catcher. And Malinder Rukshan has to walk back. That's the second wicket down for HSBC. 23 for 2. Movies it's the only problem when you try to hit the balls in the air. All you need is a brilliant piece of fielding like that. Short again. That run pulled. There was no fielders in that area. Couple of bounces into the fence. Bernard Jaman straight away off the mark with the boundary. Sachin Silva also picking up a wicket. Bernard Jaman's also 125 strike rate. This is good, picking them back. Time again going across the stumps and pulling it to that vacant region. Another boundary to end Sachin Silva's over. It's 31 for 2 after 4. Bernard Jaman quickly on to 8 of 3 deliveries, 2 boundaries. There we see Sachin Silva been a bit expensive. Picked up a wicket, one for 21 of 2. Andun Basnaika 1 for 10 of 2. These dot balls are going to be the main thing for them to pick up wickets as well as put the pressure on the batting. There's another chance. The bowler just managed to get his fingertips to it. Let me see that. No, just couldn't. Going over him, so lucky escape for Randil Velagadar. Nandan Basnaika keeping things very tight. Use his feet and go over the top, but brilliantly bowled by Nandan Basnaika, slowing it down a bit. The ball is turning it quite a lot. That time foolish. So this is pressure being applied now. 3 dot balls. Driven to that short mid of field. The batsman come back for 1. Just the 2 runs so far in this over. This is good by Nandan Basnaika. Give for that single again. Nandil wanted that single. Wants to be on strike. They want to keep the strike, but Panas says no. After 5 overs, it's 33 for 2.
HSBC need 142 runs more to win this game. They've got 8 wickets in hand, 15 overs to go. Sachin Silva continuing. Took the first wicket. Firnas Chairman walking up to him, trying to lob it over his head. Taken. They are out of options. They are not catching up with that run rate. And they are losing wickets. This is number 3. HSBC 33 for 3. Supun Hansajit is the new batter, wearing number 13 on his back. He must be a pinch hitter. The numbers suggest he's in to play a quick knock. Good fielding by Sachin Silva. He had to throw at the stumps. Now Radil Velagedara hit a huge 6 of Nadun Basnayaka. Is he the man who can save his team? This is one more out of the ground. 6 signalled by the umpire. He's a strong hitter of the cricket ball. When he hits it out of the ground. It was there to be hit. Shorter, flatter. Onto the practice nests. Now this is what's bothering them. 6, and then you got to find some way to score that single. Another wild swing by Radil Velagedara. No harm done. 6 overs completed. HSBC 40 for 3. There you are, 135 to win of 84 balls. In the modern cricket terms, still gettable. But they need someone who can hit those big hits continuously. Along with the singles. Hard ask. Supun facing Basnayaka. Interesting, Basnayaka to bowl his last over of his quota. Normally he would be someone who can bowl in the middle overs. The captain, Mimanage, used him to good effect in the middle overs. Now he's in to take a wicket, and he does it. Does what he is sent in for. Fourth wicket going down for HSBC. They are in deep trouble. Easy dismissal. Easy catch to Basnayaka. Supun Hansajit is walking back. HSBC 40 for 4. Johan Levke is the new man in. 9 matches, 147.52 strike rate. This is very important at this stage of the game. If he can find his rhythm, he is someone who can achieve that target for his team. Not being too optimistic, it's not going to be easy. This is good bowling by Nadun Basnayaka. Got the wicket and following up with good deliveries, not allowing the new batter to settle in. Levke, normally a batter with good hand-eye coordination, doesn't use his feet much. Basnayaka ends a wicket maiden and is caught up for 2 wickets and 12 runs. HSBC 4 down for 40 after 7 overs. Power play highlights. The first power play, that is. The approach by HSBC wasn't that bad, but the execution was not there. They let these John Kills fielders come into the game big time. Firnas Sherman, in the short period of time that he was in, played his shot but fell before the bowler. Sachin Silva to bowl his last over. He has got 2 wickets for 28. Pulled away by Levke. There's protection. 2 runs in the process for Levke. He can play his normal game. He's used to play the big shots using his eyes and his hands. He's not there to score those singles. But the required run rate is over 10 and still achievable. Must be the reason why these two batters are looking to build up a partnership. That kept low. So the game isn't over for John Keels. They should be looking to take those wickets. Good bowling. Not bowling wicket to wicket. And ends the over. A quick over by Sachin Silva. 8 overs done. HSBC 42 for 4. The form suggests John Keels Holdings is way up higher at this moment. The difference has been the wickets. HSBC have lost 4 wickets after 8 overs. But John Keels, they had the wickets in hand and they scored runs quickly. Pasan Sahasraka is the new bowler. Took a brilliant catch at the extra cow boundary. Now one of these batters will have to take up the risk. Short, but it was under his bat. Just a single. By is called by the umpire. Was not expecting a short one. Again, short and wide this time. That is to Radil Velagidara. This is someone who can hit a long ball. A big appeal and the umpire calls it a wide. But the fielders believe that there have been an edge. Here's the replay. No sneakometer. No hot spot. Oh, good bowling. Full toss, but still unable to find the ball with the bat. Is Radil Velagidara. It has not been easy. Now Sahasraka finding his rhythm. Again tossed up, left alone by Velagidara. Sahasraka ends his over. 9 overs completed. HSBC 4-4 for 4. There you are, 131 needed from 66 balls. Now the number of balls are being reduced. Tharusha Veragoda into the attack. He's going to bowl his spinners. Levke on strike. This might be the over that Levke frees his arms. Veragoda's numbers. short. 1 run to Levke. Now this is a fantastic opportunity for Velagidara to free his hands. Well fielded by Basnayaka, who's at short cover. Well protected inside ring on that offside. The options are going down the ground or on the leg side. One run to Velagidara. Good start for Tarusha Veragoda. Played a very good cameo while he was batting. Scored 27 of 9 deliveries. Flied it up and called a wide. Bounced more than he thought. Has that been given? Yes, says the umpire. So Johan Levke will have to walk back. He was running through without asking his partner. Easy decision for the umpire. Johan Levke scored 2 of 9. HSBC 47 for 5. A fantastic all-around display by John Keels Holdings. They batted brilliantly. Now they are bowling well and they are fielding well, taking those run-outs. Nikita Pereira is the new batsman. 11 matches, 50 runs for him, averaging 5. These numbers can improve. But can they improve in this innings? Veragoda into the last delivery of this over. Now bowling against the left-hander. Got a slight advantage over a left-hander, being an off-spinner. And balls are wide. Good delivery, but was it pitched outside the leg stump? Good over by Tarusha Veragoda. HSBC 48 for 5 after 10 overs.
So halfway done. That's hammered. That goes all the way for 6. So Randil Velagatara fighting a lone battle here. The halfway mark. It was 48 for 5. But Randil having other ideas. Pasan. So another boundary. So two balls and 10 runs conceded. Pasan Shastraka. Randil get another single. It moves on to 27. Brings Nikita Pereira on to strike, the new batsman. Just one delivery in the previous over. Left hander. Look at that required run rate now, 12.24. With half the side down, it's going to be an uphill task for HSBC. Looks like John Keels will be walking into that semi-finals. Plays underneath the delivery. Pasan must be having a sigh of release, bowling to the new batsman. Went for 11 in his first 3 deliveries. Get off the mark. Goes down the ground this time. But will be just the one. 11 done. It's 61 for 5. Tarusha Veragoda, ball 1 over 4. Done a good job. 114 required of 54. Hit in the air, but on the bounce to the fielder. Just a 1 run. They get Randil off strike. I think if they can keep Randil off strike for a bit more longer, the game will be out of the control of HSBC and out of the hands. It's, at the moment, it's just Randil is the man. playing a little early. Playing it in the air, but no fielders on the leg. Close in area. All the fielders on the boundary. Wicket number 6. The wicket they needed. Randil Meragoda. So that's Tarusha Meragoda picks up the wicket. Randil Velagedara going for that big heave. Missing it, all ends up. Ball turns, crashes straight into middle stump. So that's curtains for HSBC. Ball by Tarusha Meragoda for 29 of 28. He has 3 sixes and a 4 in that innings. But I think with that, the game just slipping away, and Sir John Keels now right on top. Deshan Bopearachi, the new batsman. A strike rate of 90. Just average of 416 is his highest. So, well, he can better that today and try and get close to that target. This is a knockout. It's a quarter final. Close is not good enough. Need to get over the line. Again, another swing and a miss. What a good spell this is. 2 overs, 1 for 6. And after 12 overs, it's 63 for 6. This one is a hit. That's a 6. So that's Nikita Pera now taking over. So he says it's still not over as long as I'm there. Starts off with a 6. So Pasant Shastraka going to be a bit expensive. Gone for 20 now in 2.1 overs. So wide, going round the wicket, cannot land it outside the left arm, does leg stump and turns even further away. That is much better. Look at that required rate, 13.7. They've just managed to get 7 so far this over. That ball again. Okay, trying to go over the top, not making contact. Again, he'll just get the 1 run. Ones are not going to do. 71 for 6 in the 13th. 104 more required of 44. This time gives himself room, goes over the top. Lucky that just got it over that fielder's head. I think the fielders are in a few yards. That's what happened. Deshan gets a 6. Shortish. Well, no, he was on the line, so just clearing him. Another expensive over. $14 runs off it so far. Pasant Shashraka, none for 28. Ends the 13th over, 77 for 6. HSBC chasing 175 for victory. That's what's needed. 98 from 42. Very good. Will continue 2 overs, 1 for 6. We want to bowl his quota overs, pick up maybe another 1 or 2. Starts off with a wide. That's wicket number 7. Tausha picks up his second. Hitting the stumps again. Nikita trying to go for that big shot. Looking for the boundaries. There's he again hitting middle stump. Tausha later. Nikita walking back for 9. Just 1-6 to his name. And it's 78 for 7. Viraj Ratnaik. State average. At the left hand, and this time Tarsha turns the ball past the left hand. What a spell of bowling into his third. 2 for 7. Tossed up and beaten and bowled. Well, third wicket, another bowled. That was tossed up. Viraj, a lazy looking shot, not using his feet. Basically yorking himself, yes. In line with the stumps. Tarush Veragoda doing it pretty easily. Doesn't trouble the scorers, walking back for 0. And it's 78 for 8. Ranga Vijay, the new batsman, walking in. It's 3 wickets, all hitting the timber. That one was, I would say, a lazy shot. Should have just with his feet taken it on the full. 3 for 7 now. Can he finish off? That could be another one if well ran with the shot. Not sure exactly what he was thinking. But maybe wanted to get Deshan on strike. That run goes big. She bounces into the fence. 4 runs. So Deshan, I think that's what Eranga wanted, to get the strike turned over. So that Deshan can have a dash at it. 1 bounce into the fence. Again going that same region, but this time along the ground. Straight to the field. 14 done, it's 84 for 8. Pan will continue. Ranga Vijay trying to go big. Sorry, that was Deshan Bopearachi. He is looking at that short boundary there. And cuts get a thick edge. That one come back for 2. Run goes big, it's in the air, but sails over for 6. That's what Bopearachi can do, and that's what he is trying to do. There's no point just hanging out there. Might as well try and go for that target. We need 15.09 runs per over. I think slightly short. Goes on the back foot and dispatches it. Again, was there a chance, but misfield off the bowler. Gets a run. Brings Vijay Siri on strike. 2 deliveries left in this over. Can he just block it out? Or yes, he does with 1. So 82 needing for that victory. And after this delivery, it will be 5 overs left. 30 deliveries to get. The moment is 31 deliveries, 82. Took a couple of steps forward, but can't do anything much. End of 15, it's 93 for 8.
93 for 8. These are the Worms. Not looking healthy for HSBC. And they are probably one batsman short after Dinuka Jayasinghe, the skipper, faced an injury while he was fielding. Tharusha Veragoda to bowl his last over. 3 wickets so far for him. 13 runs given. Now the required run rate is on 16.97, almost 17. Bowling really well is Veragoda. In there, flying over the infield, flying over the boundary. Another 6 for Bope Arachi. He's hitting them clean. Why wasn't he on strike before? Coming down the wicket this time. And this one is even better. 2 consecutive sixes for Bope Arachi. Never say die. Never go down without a fight. That's what sports have taught us. Another time. It's landing safely between 2 fielders. Full toss by Veragoda. 13 runs off it. 16 overs completed, 106 for 8. A bowling change coming up. The captain himself, Faruna Mimanage, has been appointed himself as the bowler. It's up in there, but there's no fielder down there. Another boundary. Fortune favors the brave, they say. That's what's shown. Bope Arachi is the only man who put up a fight, and it pays back. He should have been sent up the order. Nimanage running in. Didn't middle this time. Batsman went through for a single. Now the score is on Nelson. 1-1-1. The number of unfortunes, they say in cricket. We'll see. Couldn't find the gap this time. Eranga Vijayasiri. He's playing the supporting role, not trying to score runs as quickly as Bo Pearachi. No, says Bo Pearachi. It was definitely the non-striker's call. "64 runs to win in 20 balls. It's almost out of reach. A bit of a clash in between the pitch, between the players. Now this is the spirit of cricket. Nimanagay was running behind the ball, and Bo Pearachi was running through for the single. Unintentional clash. No harm done at the end. Called a wide. He'll have to re-ball that ball. 6 runs so far in this over. 7 runs to be exact. Oh, good bounce. Picked up. Nimanagay finishes his first over. HSBC 114 for 8. Bowling stats so far. Nadun Basnayaka opened the bowling for John Keels. 4 overs, 12 runs, 2 wickets. Sachin Silva, 4 overs, 30 runs, 2 wickets. Pasan Sahasraka, 4 overs for 37. Bit expensive. Tarusha Veragoda is the pick of the bowlers. 3 wickets for 26 in his 4 overs. Now Varuna Nimanagay introduced himself for the first time in this game in the previous over. Another bowling change. That's Uday Kumar, who is walking up to his mark. "26 matches, 23 wickets for him." Bo Pearachi, full of belief. It's not going down without a fight. Good attitude to have when you are a sportsman. And it pays off. Another 6 for Bo Pearachi. He's playing a blinder. 44 runs of 19 so far. He's there to win. He's not there without a clue. That's gone. Uday Kumar finds the stumps this time. Now that should be it. 9 wickets down. HSBC short of 1 batter, courtesy of an injury. Good game for John Keels. They batted well, they bowled well, they fielded well, and they are through in this tournament. Good effort at the end by Bo Pearachi. He was the last man to go. put up a fight. Played a brilliant knock of 44 of 19. 20 deliveries, in fact. Now players complimenting each other. Obviously, JKH, John Keel's Holdings, are the happier team. They have won this match by 54 runs. The target was Mammoth, 175. They did it with the bat, with the ball, and in the field. These are the batting stats for HSBC. Johan Gaius and Malinder Rukshan opened the batting. They weren't as successful as the opening pair of the opposition. Radil Velagedara scored 29 of 28. Other than him, it was Deshan Bopearachi who was the top scorer with 44 of 20. 120 for 9 at the end of this innings. Bowling card, Nadun Basnayaka, 2 wickets for 12. Sachin Silva, 2 for 30. Pasan Sahasraka, quite expensive. Tharusha Veragoda, 3 wickets for 26. He was good with the ball as well as with the bat. Scored 27 of 9. Aruna Meemanage bowled a single over. And then Uday Kumara got the last wicket of Bopearachi. Highlights of this innings. Started off with a few boundaries, Malinder Rukshan. But then Johan Gaius departed courtesy of that brilliant take by the fielder. Then Radil Velagedara, a 6-hitter. Now look at this catch by Pasan. Fielding was up to the mark. Then Firnas Jamin played his shots. The short period of time that he was alive in this game. Then he succumbed to the bowler. Soft dismissal there. Nadun Basnayaka picking up another wicket. The run out. Umpire was in a good position to give away that out. Then on, Velagedara succumbed to Veragoda. Then Nikita Pereira's 6. Then he got out. Since then it was all about Bopearachi. He was the only batter who put up a fight, who was believing that it was within reach. Failed to get there, but the fight is always interesting. Played all the shots in the book. Some good sixes, big ones. And then Uday Kumara got his man. That's how the inning ended for HSBC. John Keels won this match by 54 runs. The match summary. JKH batted first, 174 for 9. Ashan Perez, 36 for 23. Danushka Chaturanga, 30 runs of 19. Tharusha Veragoda, 27 of 9. Supun Malindu, 4 wickets for him for 20 runs of his 4 overs. Firnas Jamin, 1 wicket for 39. Eranga Vijayasiri, 1 wicket for 30. HSBC 120 in reply. They were 1 man short. That was their skipper, Dinuka Jayasinghe. Deshan Bopearachi put up a fight at the end, 44 runs in 20 deliveries. Radil Velagadara 29 of 28. In the bowling department, Tharusha Veragoda 3 wickets for 26 of his 4 overs. Nadun Basnayaga 2 for 12. Sachin Silva 2 for 30. John Kill's holdings are through, and they won this match by 54 runs. Alright, folks, that's it from us for today. A brilliant display of cricket, and we are waiting for the next match. We'll be back live. Until then, stay tuned with Sportylk.